Michael, first off, take that tea cozy off your head. Now, I have to agree with you about Papa Rock. You know, I believe she's not too far from me. She is in the province of Ontario, I do believe. And I hope that I never turn into a cranky old lady. You have to remember when you're shopping in the stores at Christmas time that, boy, it's tough. I worked in a record store when there were such things as records. You know, music, you put it on a turntable and that kind of thing, and cassette tapes, and even a few 8-tracks were left. But Christmas time was just crazy. Like, the store I worked in was like sort of narrow and long way back. You had to use the washroom. So this one Christmas, I remember standing at the cash, and I learnt my lesson that when it's a very, very busy day before Christmas, right before Christmas, don't look to the back of the store to see if more help was coming up, because I couldn't see the door to the back of the store that led into our back room there, the washroom and the office. It was all people, and they all were staring at me like this, holding their albums and 45s and cassette tapes. And I remember I messed up using someone's credit card. It was the old kind of, you're too young to remember probably, the way they used to run these. Was a thing, you laid your credit card down with the paper and you had to run it back and forth. And if it was over a certain amount of money, you had to call this great big long number on the phone beside you and wait to see if the person's card was approved. At Christmas time even. And I messed up doing something, and this man, who turned out later, I found out, was a prominent doctor in our town, he laid into me with both barrels. I mean, he cut me down to about this big, till I was almost in tears in front of all these people. So we have to remember that these salespeople, most of them are doing the best that they can. And they're tired. And yes, I love Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. It's my favorite too, and I thank goodness every day that while I worked at this record store, that song was not on the playlist of music that we played each and every day. Because by the time Christmas did roll around, the last thing you wanted to hear one more time was, "Have a holly jolly Christmas." Take care, Michael. I love you.